timing on Taco.
Yep, heard the footsteps for sure, and I don't think they glimpsed him at all. And MOLSI's just swinging around the back, but he doesn't manage to find the kill. BONECOLD will be good for one now, a second. Shyy able to answer back with just one of his own. They try to get themselves back here into the site. Mazino just going to be laying down smoke.
Mazino tapping on the spike, drastically outnumbered, but bear in mind, Vitality aren't anywhere near here. Someone needs to deny this.
This will be a heartbreaker.
Oh, he's done it! Right under their nose. They had no idea and no ability. Give me a win condition here. Hold on, that's a mistake from Taco. He's got to try and stay alive. He's being pressured. He's down. Okay, any more danger? Yes, actually, they're on the site. Hold on.
How do they
Twisten, that is the player that Rossi was saying. If he gets that momentum, that confidence, that's worrying.
That's a big swing and a big paranoia, but no one really ready to play off of it. Just cuts across. Everybody continues to get into position. You still have that deep alert from BONECOLD hovering back at a lobby, just making sure that no one approaches from behind. This should give them now a very good idea that it's going to be a Heaven and Link push. Their way through, Twisten finding one, now a fourth.
Oh, Twisten's on for the damn ace. This boy is heating up. 4 already. Wants to make it his own.
1 HP.
Oh, he's done for. BONECOLD, yeah, he'll take.
Twisten still manages to make it up above. Spray coming through. It takes a little bit of damage back, but still will find kiNgg, and Mazino falls as well. Nozwerr pushing in, will get one. So first death there for the Vitality Jet, but now it's just Shyy with a shorty in the back sight, and he misjudges where he's going to be wrapped on. Destrian will go ahead and finish it off with a 4K of his own. Safe for now. Dart has to be cleared. He's still going to get pinged, though. TP's across. Playing with the info game as much as he can, but will only be good for a 1-for-1 trade. It's a back, but kiNgg over here at Lumber will find one, but it's just a back-and-forth brawl. Now we're down to a 2v2.
Yeah, it's still, let's look at where the other two players are. One towards CT, one still towards B. MOLSI down to 10 HP. He's the walking wounded top.
Around, Quant still not yet coming out.
The plant's almost baiting for the other side, right?
Spotted.
Oh, no way, that's devastating for ceNder.
Just enough space to be able to spot him out. The Prowler now chases. Taco goes in the aggro swing, gets the headshot, and Lev will go ahead and even up the score at 2-2.
I like the concept there from ceNder, though, kind of faking out the 3 players away from A, but it's still pretty convincing. Twisten's on a tear, though. Oh, my word! Taco, in the meantime, explodes BONECOLD, and they still don't have that springboard towards the side. They have no access thus far, and these angles are deadly. That's a barrel spotted, and that's a body on the ground.
Destrian just not reading that somebody could have been tucked there. Right in the cubby, they get spotted. Now the haunt out, tagging 2. Twisten entries, finds one. ceNder getting Nozwerr as well. kiNgg now just looking to hold down the site, but Twisten answers back. Another 3K for him. Shyy now pops that lockdown. The plant interrupted for a brief moment. They're going to be running the clock pretty close here. Shyy gets himself up into heaven.
Doesn't catch him on the way out, but he's going to be pretty assured where they're going to be. Lockdown does clear.
Eats the fall damage.
But the plant's good for long. They need players to correctly, and they do. Vitality. Really nice adjustment even on the plant there to make sure they could play from that cubby.
So they have not noted his forward position yet, but this drone certainly can.
Oh, shot. Wow. Yeah, Taco not making too many subtleties about this. Mazino with him as well. I want to see how well this default holds. Yeah, they're being very diligent. There's still a little bit of a threat here in the form of Mazino, so maybe he could do some chip damage, but I like what I'm seeing from Vitality. Again, when you look at this squad, it's a little bit more kind of the gunslingers of EMEA, right? They're super high potential players, incredibly mechanically gifted. Throwing BONECOLD as a great mind, a great live rifle still on deck. You've got all these ults that are still there if they need it. They have that almost round in hand if they get the opportunity. Now for Leviatán, they're not too far away themselves. I'm going to have to little double check on this. Twisten is just feeling out the game. Everything's going his way. It's lovely to see Twisten actually getting probably the eyeballs on his talent that he did. Oh, a little mid-piece. No one there this time. Again, yes, BONECOLD has been occasionally lingering there in their defaults, but when they're going for these A pieces, he's with them. That's different. Mazino takes down ceNder, eyes towards Twisten. He's still standing, and he's still deadly. Ult's coming through. BONECOLD pins down Mazino, but it ain't clean.
No, it certainly is not. Shyy able to find Twisten there. After shock, just pushing Destrian out of hell. MOLSI able to still stay tucked away. The 2 still alive, but the man advantage is here for the side of Lev, and this is a round that they desperately need to win, and they also need to try to get it as cleanly as possible.
kiNgg's ult, right? That is always going to be the caveat to this round. There it is. They actually held the pace a little. See if they can get away with it. Oh, BONECOLD stuck around just long enough. Perfect play from BONECOLD, keeps himself to the site, and all in the meantime, Destrian takes the TP, hits the ult, and heads over towards C. Support needs to get there quick, though.
It's just a fantastic adjustment for them. I was worried because they weren't playing in hell that rolling.
But in another round on the board, and the gap going further away from Leviatán. The money, I want to look towards it for Leviatán as well. What sort of buys are they going to be down on? They also burned most of their ults that they had to hand, so they are going to be on the lower end of that as well. They still feel like they've got a little something here, and aggression might be the name of the game, and straight away Taco slices right through them. Shyy in support through Garage. It's not over yet. Vitality needs to get a grip on this round.
How does he win that?
A bounding fade apparently denies it. So this is the first time the aggression has been turned up to 11.
As we're able to win that out, sure, it goes down to 8 HP, but the man advantage drastically now in the favor of Leviatán. MOLSI just going to be pushing that spike over towards Twisten, who's invested for the operator. Let's see if they try to play this one out for now. He's just going to be holding back towards spawn. They do have an abundance of cash, so even if this op does get downed, they will be able to buy another one should they choose, but it's more about not letting it get into the hands of the defending team.
Do they have any chances in this? MOLSI.
He has to know that he's close, especially now.
MOLSI and Taco now, ready to greet. Spots one player. Does MOLSI read there could be someone close? Again, 4 players against you. All of these angles are so unfavorable, and he has absolutely no idea. Twisten, no trade straight away either. 58 HP and an operator to hand.
Now how do you try to hold on to this one? Throws down the cloud burst. Starting to encroach on his position. The swing around from behind coming in through Shyy. Tacolilla just continues to jiggle. Does get taken down.
He's open.
That's still going to hurt a bit. And yep, they see that cloud burst coming in. And with 12 seconds remaining, he's actually going to be able to get a potential plant in.
Obviously, he doesn't know how much space he's got, so he still has to clear slightly. Expecting someone to be closer by. Shyy could be the end of this anyway, going towards C long, one towards CT on kiNgg. Twisten, he's going to be surrounded here.
Right as he involved. It was just on the in-game leadership saying, okay, we're going to go for this, and then they made it work. They didn't need that intervention. If they can continue to run things back now, bring this to a 5-4 scoreline, you start feeling really good about Lev's options, because the longer you can pocket those timeouts, the better it's going to be.
Yeah, I like the kind of counter utility towards Garage, because they know there's been a layered piece coming in for Vitality. Destrian's in a little bit of trouble, to say the least. Down pretty low, and he's been found out so early on. They're not denying these players on the back of the side. There's very little pressure. Twisten, yes, still standing, but so many more on the Leviatán side.
Mazino, he's so very low. Twisten will be able to find kiNgg, but he just can't quite take down Nozwerr. Now BONECOLD left out in the open, the spike on the ground. It seems like Mazino a little bit late to realize, but now we'll go ahead and cut back. BONECOLD needs to win this first fight if he wants a clutch.
Not gonna happen. Leviatán, that's big. Finding answers mid-game. As said, I expected a timeout to be coming in soon, but off the back of the aggression, they found what they need here. Far more support towards C, earlier rotations, having players in the right place here, expecting that late Garage pressure as well. This is looking way more robust from Leviatán, getting and early intention towards pressure. Yeah, Twisten getting far further ahead of this. Now noting another player towards A kiNgg. Do they now expect to push up towards A long? Yes, they do! ceNder heads up play, noting the additional rotation potentially, or just simply quicker to pull the trigger. And now, where the hell is this final player on this A side? Can they get around them?
Nozwerr would love to have gotten out of this lockdown, but as he tries to get repositioned, ceNder just pushed.
Side now looking a little bit more vulnerable. That early pick towards B just kind of shuffled everyone slightly over, causing those rotations and the instantaneous pressure off the back. MOLSI doesn't get it. Yep, that's a rifle gone. Mazino, the only one to keep that going forward. I'm worried about the money here for Leviatán. I do want to keep note on that once we get into that next round.
Okay, Mazino right at the very end of the round does find one, but they just counter swing down, stare into that sewer, and find the elimination. So again, it's Vitality starting with the right foot forward.
Now, the only factor is to this, it's only ceNder here so far. They're actually looking towards B. Now, there's still that Killjoy utility in place towards this, and ceNder's finding success. That's
so much success.
Issue, ceNder! You are meant to be the bait, you're meant to be the fake, and now they're winning out on towards A. They've taken the B side, but there's still utility here, as noted earlier. The lockdown gets dealt with, and the plant can now come back around for the second time. I do like what I'm seeing from Destrian, though, slipping back in towards deeper mid, knowing Mazino's been on C long. This is a high potential position, and he's been spotted.
He has been spotted, and as he tries to go for the paranoia, there's the swing out. Destrian just lurking perfectly. And then Shyy again. 0 credits. Money across the board for the side of Lev.
I'm so impressed. Again, that little early look, that little linger towards A, and then just sending out MOLSI, and he over-delivers. Right?
Might not quite open. Shyy manages to answer back with a kill with a Bulldog. But now he's fault-lined, pushed into the corner. kiNgg has got covering fire, but then he needs still so much more, and kiNgg is looking to deliver! A 4K from kiNgg with the Guardian shuts them down and brings.
And the chip damage is wonderful.
That BONECOLD down to 50, but Tacolilla taking a hell of a lot of damage, but MOLSI going to get finished off there by the Boombot. TP in the close corner from Destrian, but everybody else from Lev is making the call, rotate out. You can see that's going to be ceNder as well, responding in kind. They push to the garage, the Nanoswarm setup is there. kiNgg would be at risk. Let's see if they can get the read on this, get the timings. There's the push, there it is, and ooh, he narrowly survives.
Yeah, very fortunate to be alive. Shyy, though, going to try and lean a little ahead. Don't know if BONECOLD noted that. They're actually readdressing towards B. Stunning shot from Leviatán. Destrian's lurk gets red. This is gorgeous.
Mazino reads that perfectly.
I'm worried.
Looks like they want just that much more firepower to try to ensure that they don't have that anti-eco loss. Twisten will whip in the first shot as Shyy cleans up too. The A side is theirs.
That is exactly what we were asking for. Precision, clean approach, not allowing any of those sheriffs to find any damage really at all. Yeah, Shyy took a little bit down to 70, but he's still standing. This is wondrous stuff. No threats being made. Vitality unable to find any sort of danger here. Now, Mazino,
He's gonna
are
take
you
this
ready?
fight.
Okay, that's the first.
Okay.
Not one of the two rifles though. That's the problem. One of the rifles just got lost. Now I'm worried.
Don't think they're going to be able to have access to it though. It is below window. Time is ticking down. Widely though. Any more damage they can deal? Tacolilla dead. The shots flying. kiNgg stabilizes, swaps back over to the rifle, and he will be the finisher. The rest of the team, at least in this half so far, looking pretty damn good. Thing comes across, but again, it's kiNgg.
Yeah, between kiNgg and Shyy, they are holding onto this game and putting up numbers. Yeah, Taco's disappeared a little, but there's someone ready to step up in his place. And now we'll see the readdress of the other side of the map. Maybe expecting a pull of the rotation here, but actually ceNder is tucked in that corner still. And actually the re-explore from Twisten now, noting no one's here. Able to clear through towards mid as well. They're going to be at least note that this will be the CPs coming in. Do they stick around? I think they do. ceNder! That's 3 kills! He's massacred Leviatán and brought back to a 2v2.
Absolutely unreal from him. Now Shyy taking down Tacolilla. He's been a bit quiet so far on the map, but now it is his time to be loud. Finds the kill. Goes to cut across. He's against Twisten. Didn't spot him. Doesn't know. He's running low on time. He's going to go for a backside plant. Twisten starting to get into position. Let's see how he plays this out. Swings around the front. He gets jumped on, and Twisten will close it. Last man standing, but Vitality will retake the lead.
Taco was so paranoid about Long, so paranoid about Garage. After just, a couple of jump peeks, couple of fakes, he went, okay, I'm just going to go for the backside. Surely that's the safest.
Still in the back pocket of MOLSI. They buy themselves some space to get over towards the spike. Now the Rolling Thunder comes across. Paint Shell's lobbed in. Does it interrupt? No, it gets the kill, but they still got it up the half. Showstopper comes in. They lob it, but it's shorted. But Mazino with the spray finds BONECOLD. They're back onto it. ceNder trying to prevent, but he just can't keep him covered. He's back on it once more, holding for dear life, and he's managed to get it! The paint shells!
As well, sitting towards CT, there's the information, that's huge, that's everything. Can he get anything done here, though? He looks dead to...
Twisten!
Saving the day!
Just like kiNgg, has the covering fire with the Guardian of all things. Tacolilla dead, and that's their way, trying to get in. MOLSI counter swings, finds Nozwerr. Now it's 2v3, low HP bars, yes, on the side of Vitality. They do have that defending position. Shyy dead, MOLSI as well.
Be without a match. Twisten is here, he's everywhere.
Spots one, gets a little bit of damage there, but it's gonna be Nozwerr actually finding BONECOLD. Twisten, as Mazino TP's up into heaven, puts some damage down here onto the enemy jet, and they manage to flush him out into the rest of the players. The kills come through, and it's just as fast of a hit as we saw in the last round, but this time it's Lev looking fantastic.
Yeah, the pace change here, you don't want that one. The pace change is perfect. Yeah, it was absolute pandemonium on the site. But Leviatán had a plan and they made it work. The crossfire here is set in stone. It shouldn't be beaten. What am I saying? Okay, it's fine. Mazino there. It's all good.
Tag. Just a little bit off. Does get one shot across there on the Nozwerr at the very end. But as they pile into B, they will all go crumbling down.
The utility just keeping the way, softening them up, maybe expecting this more aggressive approach. The Hunter's Fury allowing that pressure to come down towards A-Long from Twisten. He's taken the space, and now what remains is attempts. A desperate attempt at trying to find some space. And now Destrian is surrounded. He's in a whole lot of danger. Leans a little forward, tries to find the fight and loses. Shyy, Mazino trying to keep Leviatán alive.
Now they can actually get an immense amount of value here. There's nothing left to really clear out this lockdown. They drop it right into the site, but they're still being approached on all sides. Mazino winning that fight is everything.
And spots no one else towards CT, so telling. Now they know it's either Garage or it's Long, so they can readjust accordingly.
Mazino looking to get himself up in the window. There's the push. Tries to take the fight, but yeah, MOLSI gets the headshot. Shyy, well aware, knows where everyone's at, but now he needs to play this to perfection.
He is the safest pair of hands they've got. 20 kills already, needs to make it 22. That's 21. Does he have anything left? Twisted on the other side. The shot, it's gone astray.
Yeah, the shock, yeah. Goes
Ooh,
through,
denied.
but they continue to interrupt this one.
MOLSI!
Mazino left, and now that Spike's gonna be stranded inside of the site.
There's no one there to follow it up. Leviatán left him on an island, and now BONECOLD in between them and the Spike. BONECOLD is on guard duty. Destrian by his side, and Leviatán might have just let this one slip.
They absolutely have. Because Nozwerr narrowly manages to avoid getting locked down, but yeah, leaving Mazino all on his lonesome. That smoke from Destrian, it cuts off the access to B. They're so terrified of pushing in. You see Tacolilla attempting it. But BONECOLD just hugs against the wall and cuts him down.
But I just...
He's going to have a nasty surprise. Lots of damage going across. Does avoid the fault line, so can get into a defensive position.
Turns a flash. He still needs a frag here, not going to get it. kiNgg deletes him, and the site's completely free. We already noted, you noted correctly, Twisten tried to lean towards that B side just in case. It's a 4-man retake against 5 players in this post-plant now.
And all of the ults were committed in the last round. They don't have that lockdown, that rolling thunder to really escort them into the site. They just need to straight up take this one with aim. Paranoia goes across, finds one. MOLSI gets the ball rolling, taking down Tacolilla.
Destrian and MOLSI doing wondrous work trying to clear back through this site, but kiNgg and Nozwerr, this is a response they need.
This double approach coming in through B main. Do they have the read on this? Because right now kiNgg is looking over towards Link.
Oh, BONECOLD, that's one. The Iceman himself with that Sheriff. But kiNgg's still here, Mazino's still here. Surely they don't let this one slip. Spotting out Destrian, they take him down, it's a 2v2.
The fault line's everything. Mazino now TP's up onto the high ground, spots BONECOLD on the swing, and they just cannot read this one. ceNder brings it to a 1v1, but he's only got 59 HP. He's trying to get him here with this headshot. kiNgg jumps across in desperation. He's got to back off of it, and kiNgg finishes him with a classic. Lord, we are not here for Vitality.
MOLSI has no way out of this. CT's overrun, the push-ups on the way, there's somebody on the site, but they finally clear him. Mazino's there. 5 standing against the 3. Vitality not looking likely now.
How has this happened? Now the lockdown is in, the rolling thunder still held. kiNgg can just play back. Mazino will get taken out, but ceNder can't overstay. He has to just pull out of the site. Respect the ult.
They have a little bit of utility and ain't much. ceNder's got a touch of it. kiNgg, counter utility in place. Look at this. Seconds just pouring onto the post plant. And Vitality have so few options, they have to just make a go of it. And Leviatán are dragging this game back, pick by pick, kill by kill. Twisten can only do so much. They're making a damn good go. Oh, try as he might. kiNgg reigns supreme.
Will be traded.
Oh no, Mazino's been spotted. The paranoia is sending. He's blind and he's just so dazed and confused. He's in danger. Slips into the smoke while MOLSI takes down kiNgg. The support system's gone, and now just one left to make a stand. Vitality.
Go for this kind of as an attention pull. Stop them from focusing in onto the site itself.
Paranoia.
They're onto the spike for now, holding it to half. Spam comes in, they interrupt.
Leviatán, this is great. This time not making mistakes. Twisten's found. 13.
This time around is Twisten just pushing past the nano,
Come
and
on.
there you go. Shyy cannot get the kill this time around.
Yeah, that's a difference maker. Twisten still standing. Mazino wants to deal with it quickly, and he does. Wonderful work. Gets away to the back of the side. kiNgg is here.
So elusive. Needs to win this fight though. BONECOLD will strike him down. Plays off that slight one-way decently well. Nozwerr, however, does arrive. Tacolilla as well. Forced out into the open, but he takes the fight and he wins it. Running the clock down. Doesn't make it that much more scary when you do go for that site. Exec, if somebody were to fall, much like that. BONECOLD opens it up, finds one. Now going to be stunned. trying to get a couple darts across, and Twisten watches for the lurk. Shyy now taken down. The dart's going to find some decent chip damage.
A little bit on kiNgg, down to 85. Follow up, not going to find as much, but still there's 3 players. Double stack towards Hell it looks like, and a slip back towards Sewer for kiNgg. The crossfire has to be good. The trades have to be almost divine for Leviatán, or again, OT will be calling.
Right now what you're really hoping for is for kiNgg to be able to find 2 of these kills here as they push their way into the site, because that gives you the rolling thunder, but instead it's going to be Mazino and Nozwerr finding 1. Twisten entries, and kiNgg gets 1 before getting taken down. And we are not done yet. Lev cannot close it here. It's going to be 14-14. Vitality, keep this overtime rolling.
I'd love...
And he's going to look to do maximum damage. Just waiting for his opportunity. There's a tap of the spike. He creeps in. The shots, they whip initially, but he still will eventually find Nozwerr. Now Tacolilla taken down. Being able to answer back with 1, with 2. They still need so much more than this.
But they're not on the spike!
Shyy's done it!
Vitality fighting so far ahead of where they needed to, maybe overheating a little, taking maybe...
MOLSI tries to clear it, but he's completely paranoid right now. They both tuck that back around the backside of the site. Tacolilla arrives, finds 1, tries to go for the short, he can't make it happen. MOLSI picks up 2, but there's kiNgg.
But it's a 2v2. After all that mayhem, it's still all even. We said inseparable. How much more can they do? kiNgg still standing, Shyy still there, but for only a second, ceNder sends him packing, and now a 1v2 for kiNgg. The readjust is nice. But can he divide and conquer these 2 players? An attempt at the bait on the TP keeps him paranoid. kiNgg now worried, but he wants to get proactive. Gets
He's got a rolling thunder.
It's a 1v1, and he does have his ult.
The ult is in. 1 more teleport for Destrian. But he's got to know that this rolling thunder is going to come at him. If he taps the spike, let's see if he can dodge it. He just and then wasn't finding that much value. Okay, kiNgg just eats all of that damage, but it doesn't matter. Still finds BONECOLD. Destrian's able to...
That paranoia that someone's becoming late middle has been the death of him, and Leviatán clearing perfectly. I love the little set piece they had in play to try and clear. None of Vitality able to close down towards him.
Couple spams through. Tacolilla will be taken down. Has to go for the reload there. Dangerous spot. A brief moment from Shyy as Twisten will wrap around the side. Gets that headshot across and gets another one. Shyy dead. kiNgg will again be there to finish the job, but...
Clean to Vitality keep this with their rifles and the light armor beside them. Oh no, Taco! He's been set up for success. Still there. Not going to be easy. 15 seconds now. They're running out of time.
They are, and looks like they're wearing this position. They do spam it out. kiNgg was trying to lurk, didn't go for the destruction on that 0.9. He wanted to try to hide his positioning, but Shyy and Nozwerr, they go ahead.
On the way through, smoke invested to allow for the cross. The timing's great. Twisten, Judge back to hand and ready to go.
Yep, they just have to pull away from this position. They don't want to try to challenge it anymore. They're going to try to get him from the other side, and the flash timing is perfect. Taco finds a headshot, but BONECOLD answers back. 3 members left on either side. The post-plant util, however, looking very weak for the side of Vitality. They're just holding this up to half now. They pull off of it. Both players on all sides really dangerously low. There's the headshot. The hold's coming through, but ceNder's got it. And flash over the top. Dash in right up close, Twisten getting ready to push out of the smoke. Nozwerr's the first one to fall. Snaps on, but Taco answers back. Mazino as well, finding 2, and they will...
And they fight as a team. The trades are gorgeous, see what I mean?
Oh, no.
You don't get it.
At least spot 1 or 2. Taco just looks to hold close. Dash in, the blades connect. Twisten gets the headshot. That could just be the entry done. Mazino now stuck in a bad spot. Does trade 1 before getting taken down. Spike has to be recovered though, and yeah, they're running out of time.
They gotta get this down now. Shyy gets from above. This guy is impossible to remove.
In his hands.
They're ready
Spots
for it.
1, there it is.
But they're not ready for it being that quick. This guy is like bottled lightning when he goes off. And he's postured up for a bit more. Has to respect it now. The lockdown's gonna be there. How long does he try and linger? How long does he stand?
Pretty damn long. Gets another one. The plant can come through.
Good choice.
1 spotted. Can he win out on both?
MOLSI making the right choice here. He had to have done that. He had to take some space. They didn't have CT. It wasn't safe. Going back around, Vitality winning out the fights they need. Now just 2 alive. It's a 2v3. Spike planted. Time on Vitality's side finally. Oh, but Taco! This guy is different. That's 3 kills already. He could be on...
Ahead, grab a rifle. They hear the shot from ceNder. He gets the 4th. The 5th not quite going to come through. ceNder puts him down on the ground, brings it now to a 1v1. But he's looking the wrong way. Gets a read of it. But now they're running out of time as we're just trying to bait him in here, make sure that he can't carry this gun forward. At this point, it's not going to happen, but Nozwerr as well will not be able to escape. Off. MOLSI changes it up, but Mazino does get knocked down to 33. kiNgg going to be finished off.
but they're not out of the woods just yet. Clears towards pit. Destrian's done well there. That's Mazino gone. But does he recheck this? If he re-peeks this, he's in danger. Up and over the top. Taco trying to get a little nasty with it, and Leviatan just crushing Vitality, and Twisten alive, and he's still behind the divide. He has no idea, but the reveal, he finds Shyy, but he has to take down Taco.
Taco crushing
forward!
Oh, the right click!
You wanted a counter to come out. I wonder how much value it finds, because it looks like Twisten was up for the challenge there, but Shyy having to respect this, fall away, but he takes a body with him.
Just brutalized. Tacolilla does fall, but there's a push in. Nozwerr swings in, and also guns.
And the first glimpses now. Does miss the first attempt at it, but a tap on the spike's going to draw the attention and draw the fire, but this time it's not just a tap, it's a hold. Shyy has finally been denied off it, but there's the danger back in. Taco's going to make more impact, and it needs to happen now. The defuse, they can't deny it!
And they will just go ahead and steal this.
Combination trying with Shyy maybe, I don't know how I feel about it, but right now just carrying on. And maybe thinking he had a little bit more.
Two towards Art, one on the side. BONECOLD trying to escape. They spot him, they gun him down. That's 3 for Shyy. Cloudburst comes up, and the spike. Well, the Nano Swarm will deny
God,
a little bit more. It's just not quite planted for them, and Shyy just charges in to clean up for 9 rounds now locked in for Leviatán, who are running away with this defending side. For now, Leviatán are breathing easy. Push out, Taco.
To spring.
He was out of the way. He did not get spotted by the alarm bot, so they might not know that it's coming. ceNder does do well to find one more, but Mazino now stepping up. BONECOLD needs to get the clutch. The knives whipping. He gets the kill. There's the bite to try to flush him out, and it's just burning him down.
He's so
He didn't know where he was.
He was so good.
Cannon pistols.
Oh God, Twisten's in danger. He can't actually get away. The overrun Shyy mows him down. And Taco's on the site. Leviatán are rolling through him already.
The scouting is just absolute perfection. MOLSI will be able to trade one back.
Good fight, good fight.
And on to Shyy as well. They get a little bit even, but they're just running at him.
They are a little wounded. kiNgg down low, gets a fair fight on 1.
Swings.
But you never get a fair fight.
0.
Leviatán.
And
Do some damage back, but nothing really connecting just yet.
Tacolilla just waiting to see if he can see some shots coming out from that lane.
There it
Twisten,
is.
yep, gets the headshot. And that's exactly what we're wanting to see. Vitality not going down without a fight. The spike now here on the ground does get picked up. A little bit of damage out. They managed to trade it back though. Shyy again coming up with 2. And now they find Nozwerr in a 1v2. And ceNder will go ahead and send him to his grave. Go down in history, but that double swing managing to find a single elimination. MOLSI quick on the reply, but Destrian taken down. MOLSI's doing his damnedest, but he's only able to find 1. Now that's going to be a weapon here in the hands of
Spike
kiNgg.
down.
But Spike is down, as you say.
Okay, trying to buy a little bit of time, but Mazino's got a little bit of room to work here. ceNder expects it, but it's a little closer.
They're wary of this, but the wall bang looking good. They take him down so low, but Shyy just swings the corner. He takes him out of the fight, and this would be a tragedy if they convert this. 1v1, a lockdown at the ready. Does he decide to use it?
Oh my God, Shyy!
He doesn't even need it. Coming across, no command out from MOLSI. And a nice opening kill from ceNder, but it's quickly traded back.
Yeah, good trades, but look at the weaponry again. Still Sheriff, still bits and pieces. MOLSI's gone down. It's a 4v3 standing. BONECOLD, Twisten, Destrian. Where's your way in here? What is their games? Not sweating on the plant just yet, but now the spam comes out. It's found the first.
And there's the Nano Swarm to take down BONECOLD. It seems like Lev should be able to end things right here, right now. Destrian desperately trying to flush them out, trying to hunt them down. But there is nothing to be found other than